Okay, we're back for some more abuse here now. So I found some cowling to go on the front end here. Got a new set here, it's all stainless steel. So, stuff I like. Except it's new, so like that drilled on it. Okay, here's some transmission studs, which are 3/8 thread. So I'm hoping these are going to do what I need to do over here. They look like they're about right. So these are from 36 to about 50 or so. Not sure what year they go up to. And they don't even tell you. Yeah, early crap. Probably pre-war, after the war, that'd be World War II. Shortly thereafter, I'm sure they upgraded to a 7/16. But anyway, these are the small 3/8 ones. So let's see what those look like in here. And they go about that far and stop, that figures. So these are made nice and tight. Alright, so I can just put two 3/8 nuts together here and try to screw this into there. Let's get the back out flush. Yeah. It might be slightly long, but they should work. Alright, now let me see if I can get them to go in there. A couple 3/8 nuts, first problem. I only got two 3/8 nuts laying around here. Where's my junk box? Somewhere there's a junk box of hardware. Let's see. Right here. There's one. Two. So you jam two of them together and see if we can get them to go in there. These are going in tight, so I don't know how good they're going to go in. I don't think I'm going to need no Loctite on them. Let's see how much torque it's going to take. Let's see. 9/16. So first thing I do is jam it together. Tight. Then you screw them in. Where is an 9/16? Oh, great. Know there's sockets around here somewhere. Yep. Somewhere. Socket is missing. There it is, right in front of me. Dumbass. Blind. There it is. I'm going to use the breaker bar so I try to get some control here, see how it feels. It appears to be going in. A long ways to go in, but I'm not sure how much we're going to be able to put it in like this. Get the wrench on here to hold it. That's a problem. Two threads. See if that's enough. Nobody's watching. Ah. Was going. Then it wasn't. A little more torque. Perfect. Right where I want it. Flush. Yeah, nice and flush like you want it to be. Doesn't give me much to put a nut on there, but so there should be enough for a lock washer and a nut. And that's probably about it. Probably could pull it out partially. Don't know if it'll come out. No. Nope. Nope, still not coming out. Okay, let's see what we got to work with. Definitely tight. Oh yeah, there's plenty of room for a lock washer. All right. And a chance to get the other side in. And I found one more of these lower trees, so I got 3 of these early ones now. And they all look really, really good. So I got no trees for my 57 now, that's a problem. Terrible problem to have, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to give myself a couple threads there again. Try that much to work. All right. Let's go on the other side and see if we can get it to go together. Let's see what happens there. Looks like it's going in. I think it stopped. Yeah. The nuts are just turning on the stud. Not enough torque. Don't put so much torque on them before you strip them, so that's the problem. Be close. And that's not going any further. Nope, stud was moving. False. Jeez, I thought it was moving, but it wasn't. More torque. Oh, that's a lot of torque. I don't think it's moving. No, it ain't moving. Doesn't want to go any further. Problem is the studs are oversized, so they're tight. But the hole in the fork is a good hole, so it's not screwed up, so it doesn't want to let you go in all the way. Okay, I'm going to try a little bit more torque on this and see if I don't strip the end of the stud out of the nut. That's got a lot of torque on that. Can't see the stud to tell if it's turning or not. I don't think it is. More torque. It might be moving this time. Maybe. Yeah, I think it's going this time. That's it. Yep, that actually went a little bit deeper. If I can get any more out of it though. Pain in the ass. Turn up these nuts in the stud. Any more of this? I don't think so. But we'll try. Oh, it's tight. I don't think it moved anymore. Alright, well, that's all we're going to get out of that one. Just tearing up the nuts in the stud. Oh yeah, those threads don't look very good. There's not happy threads in that stud no more. Oh, those are nice. Oh, those are all screwed up. Oh, that's a terrible feeling. Oh yeah, it screwed them up big time. Screws the nut taken off. Yep. No way of fixing it either. The bad part is no real way of getting the stud back out either. See, these threads, I was really torquing on them hard right here, and you can see how they're all torn up here in the end. So now when you pull the nuts on and off, it just tears them up too. So we'll put a new pair of nuts on there, and don't have to worry about unscrewing, that's for sure. Yeah, that didn't help it any. So a couple lock washers, a couple new nuts, and this coarse thread. See, normally I use a lock nut like this on there, but trying to keep it period correct. And there's a heavy duty lock. There's a 3/8 nut. There's another one. There's a washer. I'm going to stick a new nut on there. Alright. It's not a happy camper, I'll tell you. If we put a little bit of grease on there, will help it. I'll put the trees on over there too. My spare time. Yeah, spare time. Got a lot of that around here, right? Alright, let's see if we can get a nut on there without destroying everything. Goes good that far. And it's all downhill from here. Well, actually, it's not too bad. It's getting a little tight. Good, it's almost done all the way. It's good. Alright, that's torque. Perfect. Back it off. You can move the lock washer, it's backed off. Oops, hit the camera. Jeez, how long is that lock washer? There it is. Lock washer can move, we're off all the way. Okay, this one over here. Putting a new nut on there. See, this starting to get all torn up like the other one did. See, this one goes on like it's supposed to. Okay, here we go. So we got our nuts on that. So that's good. All right. Now I need this thing here goes on like that. Here's the washer or the bolts we're going to use. How far can I go in with these? It'd be nice if I get another 1/8 of an inch out of these. I don't know if I can get another 1/8 of an inch out of these bolts. I'll try. See if we got an 1/8 inch longer bolt to begin with. There's the short stubby ones. Those look like the ones right there. Yep. Couple new lock washers. Remember what drawer they're in. Drawer. I'm used to putting all these new parts on a race bike. It's a restoration race bike, so it'd be like an upgraded model. You know, we don't know if these are going to bottom out or go all the way in. So the problem with the lock washer, you wouldn't know. So we're going to put them in without the lock washer first. See how far it goes in there. If it bottoms out just below the thickness of the lock washer is, we're golden. If it doesn't, then we're screwed. Do something different. Okay. I'm going to use my quarter drive kit here to make it easier to get in here. So this is the original CAD plated bracket that I blasted mildly and I painted it silver to match kind of CAD. That's how it's supposed to be. Ooh, that one went all the way. I like that. Jeez. Put even a longer one in there. That one got tight too. You know what that means? We're going to try a longer bolt. Okay. You know these ones aren't going to fit. You can't do this twice. Or can you? I'm hitting my hand because I don't have an extension on this damn thing. Yeah, that's why you need an extension on all your tools. How much easier that is. Okay, that worked. Let's try this one. Ooh, I think that'll work. Okay, so this bolt is bottomed out right in there. But, are we the thickness of a lock washer? If so, it will work. So, maybe put my thumbnails in there, fingers in there. I think it'll just make it. Probably jam the bolt in a little deeper too, I bet. Let's see if I'm going deeper. Yeah, I can get a little bit more of it if I needed to. Let's see what this one will do. Now, if I shorten the bolt at 32nd, it would work. No problem. That one's not going to fly. That one's right at the limit. Nothing worse than breaking a bolt off that's bottomed out. They're really hard to get out when you do that. So what's the difference in bolt length? So we're a little bit too long, and that's more than a lock washer. But we're coming up from this one already. So you already got more length out of it. That's more holding power. So I'm just going to go with the second one there that we had. I don't have to worry about them. I can put them both in there. It won't be a problem. I am going to Loctite these though. Even though I am using a lock washer, I'm still going to Loctite it. Hopefully I don't have to come back in here and take this off again. I'm planning on torquing these down a little bit. New box. Good view of my ear there. Have all the wax out. Now I'm going to be vibrating the piss out of this because I'm going to be racing. And those 7,500, 8,000 RPM runs are going to probably shake a little bit. So I want to make sure it's good and tight. So I'm going to put the breaker bar on here. Test out these bolts and see how strong they are. That's pretty strong. That's definitely tight. Okay. Solid mount. No vibration control on that thing. Just make it strong. Okay, the headlight here screws in the back side, right like this. See, it's tight enough in the back side, so we don't have to put this in right now. put it in later. You can put the panel on now. And I'll guarantee you this will not fit correctly. 100% guarantee these things do not fit. Your first clue is that these are going like this. They should be going flat. So you already know they're going to be an error. Oh, they appear to be not fitting. Oh, geez. I'm surprised. I'm positively shocked. So we usually spend a few hours dealing with these things. So they hit right here on these tips. So you have to put more bend on it right through here. That's what they make thumbs for. Not sure how tight it is on the top, so we'll try that fit. It looks like it's probably pretty close on the top. Definitely need some more bending around my thumb here. It's got the perfect radius to it, see? Flatten that out a little bit there. And we already know this is going to be off, so look how bad this was over here, see? So I gotta do one of these deals like that, see? Flatten that out and then bend it more where my thumb is. This is my weaker thumb. I'm gonna bend around my weak thumb. I don't know. Just bend on it. Okay. Now we're not even close now. So. Oh yeah, we're way off. Okay. So we're about a 3/8 of an inch too wide. So we need to bring this back. So we got to flatten that out a little bit and increase it arc-wise. Increase this arc. Now, if I had a big bar to bend around, it might help things a little bit, but you know, you get the idea. These are the stainless ones, so they're a little bit more flexible than the other ones. Just bend it something that looks pleasing to you, curve-wise. Quite wide enough on that side. Yeah, semi-close. This one needs to be rolled over further. All right, starting point. See what happens. Yeah, they were really close. Still vibrant, still all over the place. So we're hitting right here on the edge of the tree here. So a little back on that. So right here is our problem. The distance from here to here it's not deep enough here, so you can increase that depth. So you got to figure out where you're at on that part of the bend. So that's basically right here on this edge right here. So I got to come over here and increase that radius right there. That's where it needs to be bent. To get them, using my thumb as the tool. Makes your thumb sore too with time. Okay. That's good. Yeah, that's right on there. I like that. That's good. And we're centered up here on this side here. You can't see a damn thing when I do that, can you? So it's right on, it's tight on the edge, and it's centered in the headlight over here. So this is centered up pretty good. And we still got an 1/8 of an inch gap on the other side. So where's that thing at? Okay, so that's right here. So same deal, I got to bend a little bit more right here. More of a short bend. Don't get sore. This is more even radius here than this one over here. It's more sloppy. So he's got to come back and manipulate a little bit. Oh, I got my light over there, I forgot. There we go. So there's a start. Almost looks like it belongs there. Okay, so now that we got that halfway on there, that's half the battle of these things. Now this is olive exposed up in here, that's how they make them. Crappy. Okay, now we gotta go over here and see what's going on this side here. Okay, now this has to get rolled in here, but how sharp do you roll it, we're not sure. This one here looks good. It's got a nice radius flowing around, I like that. I'm not sure where we're at here, but it looks like we got to progress. We got to start moving this in and get more sharp in here. And this definitely is going to be pulled in through here. Pretty sharp edge. It's real tough right here because it's rolled right here. So you got a bead roll. I don't want to just fold the ear over. So now we're going to have to get kind of an idea where we're at. So we have to pull out the other covers right here. This is actually the right one, or in this case the left one. So we have to make this fit too. Like I said, I spent a week doing this on a bike years ago, so I got a kind of an idea what needs to be done. Bend the snot out of it, that's what's got to be done. Don't be afraid to just do it. Okay, so now this one goes over here. Now you have to decide if you want this on the inside or the outside, these ears. So when you do it, there's an edge right here, so theoretically this should be on the outside like this. But then you gotta look at these ugly ass things here sticking out, which is like crap. But that's how it goes. Okay, so that goes right in here like that. Damn mosquito. Okay, but it looks like that doesn't fit too awful bad. Now you rotate it around. The hole's way over here, so this has to be stretched a lot. So if this is sitting flat, it'll fit. Problem is you gotta get this one to go in that far. So we need to get this one to go over. Damn mosquito flying around. Alright, so it's got a long ways to roll. This has to wrap, get a lot closer to the fork right here. So, we have to figure out how we're going to do that. Now, hitting on these with a hammer doesn't usually help you too much. Missed them. So, easy just bend it more with my thumb is usually the answer. Alright, so The other side is even worse. Okay, so pull this off. Now this might not, it might be too tough for me to bend around my thumb here, so I might have to get something to bend it around. Try to do it like this. Here. These are my grip strengths here. Pushing this way and bending this way. All right. Alright, that's not too bad. What are you looking at? Okay, that went pretty good actually. Okay. Try this. Geez, look at that. Almost like I know what I'm doing. Look at that. That'll fit. See if it goes way over here, look better. Now you're off half a hole though if you do it that way. That's because this has to be stretched. See, the look for this is crap over here. You got the big gap. So you have this big gap right in here. Looks like crap. This needs to go back. This needs to go forward. So how do you bend this forward? Get this to come back that way. See, we're hitting on something over here. I don't know what it is. So something's keeping it from moving. So what I need to do is put a bolt down here on the bottom to hold it. And we're going to lightly tap this and kind of roll it around. But I don't know what I'm hitting on. Oh, I'm hitting up here on the top. Okay, that's what we're hitting on. Alright, that's not going to fold around very easily. We're hitting right through here. This whole top right here is hitting. See this big gap right in here? I don't know why they got that gap in there. So this whole edge right here is way too long. So if we take that and just bend it up, which will help cover this area here, it'll allow this to go back and fit better. So, and I'm not bending the other side. I should be working both sides, not just one. I'm going to try this first. Okay, so this here, this we want to be a fairly sharp edge here. So I think on this I'll bend it against the table so I keep it a fairly sharp edge. I did, like that. Okay. See what happened. Okay, that looks a lot better. Oh, that's night and day. Jeez, that was nice. Okay, I'm gonna put a bolt down here so I know where we're at. I'll put one on the other side too so I can keep it centered. Okay, so you need to roll this edge a little bit more on this one here. Look how much more of this we covered up. We covered almost the whole thing now by doing that. Letting this whole thing just roll back. It helped us here. We're still a little bit tight right here on this edge here. This here looks good. So I need to pull this edge, this here a little bit more back. Yeah, that really brought it in nice. You see how these are up here and way up under here. We don't have that big crease right here you get when you just fold this thing around it. You get a nice straight edge right there, which looks like crap. Okay. So, go ahead and bend that area with my thumb right there. Give it a pretty prone the house to bend upward. Looks pretty even all the way around. It's a little, we still need to get up a little higher here somehow, and I'm not sure we're going to do that. See, I haven't slotted any holes out yet, but I don't really want to, but we're a little bit low on this side, so we need to get up higher. Oh, it'll fit. Jeez, there you go. Look at that. Okay, need some more bolts here. Need some more bolts. Alright, let's go to the other side over here. Get that one in over on this side. Okay, see, that's not even bound up either. I think it's got some jiggle room in it. That's really nice. And we're on center still. It's pretty well centered over here, which is good. When the headlight goes in here, it fits, it rubs in here, so getting that thing back will help the headlight fit. So it just has to clear all this stuff all through here. This is the best I've had one of these fit. No whacking yet either. That's even better. Okay, let's see how this fits on here now. Okay, we got the two bolts here already. There's that one. It's a little snug on that bolt, but it went on. Okay, we still are off our half a hole because we haven't modified this panel yet. And a lot cleaner on this side here though. See, now we're a lot cleaner through here. The next fun part is trying to get this gap down to nothing through here, which is next to impossible, but doesn't mean we don't try. And we need to stretch it a little bit that way. So that's basically just right here has to be flattened out a little bit right through here, and that should move it that way. And I'll have to re-roll this edge right here to tuck it back in real close. Then we should be able to get that hole in there. Okay, that is really, really close. I'm shocked. So you know how many hours I spent doing this. Then they said I had it all chrome plated and it was all junk when it came back. Like, not even close to fitting together. Really pissed me off. Okay, this I think I just do it on the bike here like that. One of those. It's amazing what a couple of wraps like that will do to you, make things fit. We're there just about. You pull that edge in too, which is nice. It'll bolt together. A little fine tuning on the edge, I think we got it. That bolt will go right in there now. This is pretty snug in here now, see? When you pull these down, it'll be right there, nice and cleanly. That's nice. Like I said, no cutting, no butchering, just bending stuff to fit. Alright, so now I get to go on the other side and do it all again. Shit, can I remember what I did? Okay, let's get this out of here. There it goes. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't fit. Goes on the other side, that's why. Okay, let's go on the other side, see what I can do over here. Look how uneven that edge is there, it's terrible. Yeah, it's pretty uneven. Just like the other one was uneven. Okay, let's see what we're going to do to make this better. First thing I do is take a look at it and see what you need to do. We need to fix it, that's what we need to do. Does that count? Okay, so this edge here is real fat through here. And obviously this whole corner needs to be rolled around this way. And how's our leading edge? This edge is a little bit low through here. From here forward, it needs to be rolled up a little bit, which will bring it in this way, which will help us probably on our wrap. Okay, so now we know what we got to do. There's about 3 different angles we got to bend stuff. How many of those can you remember? Okay, so best thing to do is start with the worst first. It's always the best option. So right here is our problem. Now before I use this thumb here, and I gripped it this way, but that was my stronger hand, so it's a good thing I get strength on both of them, right? See, a little bit high still out here. Not sure how much I need to bend that. Coming in. This here goes quick. Just that little flange is no big deal. It's this curve here you got to get in. Okay, this I want to flatten this out here a little bit, so we got to just do a little bit of this here, right here, and a little manipulation. That'll be good. Okay, what was the other thing we had to do? I don't remember. Yeah, that's a good stopping point. See how it fits. Too bad. Okay, let's get on the other side here. Give you a better view, maybe, hard to tell. In case you're not looking at my back. Okay, let's get this back together on this side. Where's that hole at? There it is. That one's in. This one in next. Okay. Let's see where we're at here. Okay, that's rolled in pretty good. Buckle in here. Need to fold that around like that. I think I overbent this, so bend the back of my fingers. Alright, get this other one up in here. Okay. Junk out of the way so I can see. Alright, I think that'll pull in. Alright. It's over the hole, so we can put the bolt in there real easy. So once again, all the bolts are in, and we got a little bit of jiggle room. Okay, let's see what we got to work here. It's falling out. Alright, let's see how bad this one is. A little high. Alright, I don't know how you fix height issues. Jeez, how do you fix that? Alright, I need to bend this thing down like this. If I increase the radius down here and flatten this one, it'll rotate it and shove it backwards. At least that's the plan. We did get it down, if you can tell, so that did help that. So I think we need to do a little bit more of that bending. There's definitely a step in the right direction on that. Okay, this all needs to be bent in like we did last time. So you got a pretty good gap here, right here, so you just need to flatten that in there a little bit. Let's see, I need to bend this out a little bit. We need to increase this radius a little bit. Then I need to bend it back right on the tip. Only. Got nothing to hold on to here. It makes it really hard to do anything. It's something hard to beat against. That's a pretty good thing to hit against right there. That's chrome. Put the motor to work. A little bit buckle through here. Someone beat on the damn thing in their hand. So I'm pushing this over down here, making it a little straighter. This needs to be bent here. Like I said, that's, you don't have something to push against. We have some tools over here to use. We got a kicker pedal. We got something right here we can use. We got the strap right over here. This is a good radius here for doing some tight bending. Just get in there to do it. Radius here maybe. Helps one thing, hurts another. Oop. Oh, that was a big move. That was a big move. Didn't want to move that. It's sharp. Gotta bend this back. Okay, we go right over here. Use the kicker pedal. These are very sharp on the inside of my hand. Makes me feel real good when I'm doing that. Okay, they got that nice groove in the pedal, which matches up to this groove right here real nicely. So now I can then push it all the way down in the groove. And I just push down on the pedal up high here. Ah, that's sharp. Damn, that's sharp. Looks a little better. Try to get that edge nice and even all the way down. Alright, let's see how it fits. Still a little high. Got it though. Yep, made it high again there. Manipulation down here is what's needed to soak up some of that length. Bend it back a little bit. Alright, try it again. Angle's way off now. Let's see, I need to get this. I need to come over here and fold around the kicker pedal here like we did before. This is way too straight here. We need to bend it. We need to put this like this crease right here and bring it back. I don't want a hard crease, so I just want a light crease. So I'm going to put it right there on the line, right there. Use this to bend it so it don't cut me. Try to wrap that. Okay. relatively straight. All right, let's see what we did over here. A little bit too much angle on it, so I'm going to bring it back just a little bit right here. Yeah. Definitely. Here's just the wrong angle. Needs to be flattened. See, it's all reinforced right here, so it's hard to flatten that. About like that. Oop, you didn't see what I just did. I did on the pedal. Did one of those deals. Alright, we'll see if that made any difference. You never know if it moves or not, you can't tell. If you move enough, you can tell it's too much. Yeah, it's just one of those things we're just going to have to put on the bike and manipulate it when it's on the bike. Alright, overall it's fitting pretty good though. Just a little tight up in that area. It's a very nice tight fit against the other cover though, which is really nice. Even better than the other one, so maybe I'll bend the other one just a little bit more, but we're just way high up here, which I can't. It's hard to. I'll have to fix that on the bike because I can pull this out and push down on this at the same time and kind of flex the whole thing. It's hard to do that without it being bolted in. All right, that's pretty good. Okay, I'm not sure what screws go up on here. I forget what they look like. Don't remember. It looks like they're a number 12 thread, or most likely Harley likes number 12s. Looks bigger than a 10, which is 3/16. Maybe it's a 1/4 inch. I don't think it is, but maybe. Oop. 1/4 inch. Oh, hardware's over here. Losing a box of hardware. 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch. There's a 1/4 inch right there. Fine thread 1/4 inch. That might be what it is. On the other hand, maybe not. Used to have a flashlight in there somewhere. Looks like it's coarse thread. There's a 1/4 inch coarse. Bingo. Alright, so it's a 1/4 inch coarse thread. Probably some kind of screw. It's not 1/4 24, it's actually 1/4 20. Alright, I'll have to go see what they use in the book. They want to use a hex head here, it'd be some kind of a screw most likely. So I have to find that. Okay, so I think those are good to go. These are the correct bolts here for holding on. So the Phillips head, oval head with a built-in lock, short, so then bottom out in the fork. That's what goes stock. So I got these in CAD. I don't like Chrome, so I got them in CAD. Look a lot better than Chrome. They definitely look better than stupid ass buttonhead Allen. Ugh. Okay, so I think this is ready to go on here almost. So pull this cover off. Alright, so this is just stainless protective covering. So this should just come right off. I guess I said should, not it will, but should come off. It's like sticky ass tape too. Yeah, it's coming off in pieces. Alright, let's go over here and we'll see if we can't get this crap off of here. Alright, so get our trash can over here. Looking at my damn head. Okay, so we gotta try to get this crap off of here. There it goes. Got a lot of stickum on it. Probably gonna be sticky after I take it off. Nice stainless. Look at that. Stupid ass, ugly ass chrome. Uh-oh, that didn't come off right. Jeez. Look at that mess right there. That's going to be fun getting off. Splitting right between the pieces. Do it again. Yeah, what a mess. So much for being easy. Let me guess, someone's going to say to get out a hot air gun or something. Soften up. Just watch. Somebody will tell me that. Yeah, that is one horrible. That's supposed to say Hydroglide in there. You can't even read it. Boy, that is a cheap ass cover. It's a good thing I don't care. Yeah. It's a good thing I didn't pay much for this piece of crap. I paid $175 for Fred's cover, repop. We got outbid at $500 for the original one. NOS. Twice. One went for 4 something, the other one for 5 something. That was for the 49 bike. So I bought him a repop. He doesn't know yet. Okay, get all that one off. Okay, got this piece over here to do. Just rub your thumb over it, works good. The fingernail, your fingerprint, it's good for, it's got abrasion to it. Or you can get your cat to lick it. Do it too. It's got a bunch of gooey stickum all over it now. Bunch of junk. Oh well, I guess it protected the cover, so it was worth it. But how long are you gonna give it before I scratch it all up? Is the bike gonna be running before I screw it up, or after it's running? Crap. Oop. Get in the way. Oh shit, it's getting late. This must be a long video. Last time I looked at the clock, it was 10 after 1. It's now 5 minutes to 3. And that's not the sun 3 either, that's the dark 3. Okay. Looks pretty good. Like that. Okay, where's the other junk at? Here, look at that. Alright, you think this stuff's going to come off any easier? You're dreaming. This is not quite as sticky, but it's weaker, so it tears easier. Alright, well, it's going to take a while to get this stuff off, so I'm not going to do it tonight. I'll live with it. We'll put it on with the crap on it. It looks good though. Shiny, but not too shiny. Okay, where's the covers at? This is the one that goes on this side. And screws. It's a mock-up because I still have to do the cloud bills yet. Okay, this cover goes on here. Okay, not full tight, just a little bit. How's that looking now? Doesn't want to straighten out. Yeah. Yeah, I think we got it that time. Made it that time. Do some forceful manipulation. So there's your hole lined up. Got a little bit of a gap right there. This is pulled completely in tight here. It's got a good tight bead through here, real nice. Up here's a little bit wide. If I do a little fine tuning with a little hammer right there, I'll do that. Side over here. Pretty damn even all the way up. I got a little wavy right there for some reason, but I can straighten that out a little bit. And this one lines up good. This one's actually a little bit high. I'll do the same thing here. I'll just give it a little tweak. And pull it, tweak it. So you pull out here, push in here, and push in here. And you shove it at an angle like this the whole time you're doing it. Then things line up better. So, do it like this, see? Oh, that bent easy. That bent real easy down there. Okay. Put it back up a little bit. Push back this way a little bit to make the hole line up. Give it another one of those tweaks. Like that. There we go. Get our gap in there. I think we're still tight. Nope, that moved out a lot. That was not tight. There you go. There you go. A lot better. So there's our gap in there now. Hole still lines up. This is still tight. That's good. Got a little gap around there. Feels like it's a little tight right in the middle here, maybe. Loosen it up. Yeah. You don't have much of a gap there, it's good. Alright, so I gotta put the cowbells up here and see how they fit around this edge. So those are floating around here someplace. Oh, the hell, I had some late model Evo looking ones. I'll use those because they're cheap, and I got a couple sets left over from years ago. I don't know what I did with them. Yeah, they're buried around here somewhere. That's not it, wrong box. I don't know what I did with them. Yeah, they're floating around. It's a genuine pair over here I'm going to keep for the 49 Fred's bike. It's a genuine set right here. Stainless, zinc plated on top. Nice. That's how they're supposed to go, see? The soft tail ones don't have the steel piece on the top. It's stainless all the way up. Oh, there they are. I got them around here. So this is genuine early stuff. This is late model soft tail crap. So see how they're made differently right here? That's the difference. Other than that, they're identical. So they had the same piece on the inside. Oh, they're a little bit different in length too. Look at that. Oh, I thought they were the same. So it looks like there's a 1/4 inch difference in length too. A little bit short. You go in there like that. So, ooh, almost dropped it. I didn't know they were different in length. I thought they were identical ones I checked before, but maybe production differences. Who knows? Yeah, I know they work. Anyway, I'm keeping these for Fred's bike. I got some crappy looking ones I can put on my bike if I wanted to, but I'm just going to use these soft tail ones. They're fine. I'm alright with these. Those got to get put on the bike too. Alright, so that's what that all looks like. We'll get the headlight on there later. This has to be put on before the back covers go on, but not beforehand. So that goes in there just like that. It doesn't even rub. Usually they rub like crazy. Yeah, there you go. And it'll rub a little bit in the middle. So yeah, it'll go in there like that. Nice black headlight. I like that. Got like a bunch of chrome on my bike, so. The Walker bike makes a great headlight bucket holder. Good for that. And we didn't put the top cover on yet, which is this one. This goes under here and fills in the void between all this. So that all has to go on before the fork nuts go on and the risers. So that'll be another project to do tomorrow because, well, actually, tomorrow's already happened. We had an early start on the day. We work early around here. We don't screw around, wait until 6 o'clock. We start right at midnight and go to 3. See, that's how we do it around here. So I'm going to take my midday break. I'm going to go home and sleep. There, how's that? Of course, I got to post about 5 hours of video before I do that, so I won't be to bed before 7 again. All right, I'm happy. It looks pretty good. I got something done. Looks like a real bike, just like it's supposed to be. All right, that is it for tonight.